Hi, this is the London Look. I'm Chesca from the Murder Barn.
Hi, I'm Chesca. Thanks for doing the interview with us, obviously. So the name The Murder Barn's pretty interesting, sort of intriguing name. So where does that come from?
Well, I live in our little workspace where the band don't live like the Monkeys, but they live nearby. We've actually got a little barn which we turned into a studio. It didn't start off the most beautiful of places, and we nicknamed it the Murder Barn, and it kind of stuck. And because we do everything there, we animate, make music, it sort of became the name of everything we do. So it made sense.
Okay, and where do you draw inspiration for your music and your music videos?
Everything really. I mean, there's 6 of us in the band, so we've got very diverse influences. I would say a lot of it is, it's not just music, it's film and art as well. Our guitarist B, she does all the animation, so for her I think a lot of it is Lynch and Harryhausen and a lot of animation. Brothers Key probably. For me, I love Tom Waits and Bad Seeds and things like that, so Dylan, so I'm interested in telling stories. And then I think everyone comes at it from a different angle. A bass player would probably say Black Flag, so it's pretty diverse.
Okay, and obviously your music videos and your music's very creative and original. Would you say the same goes for your fashion style?
Oh yeah, I mean we're not fashion models. We're dressing because that's how we dress. We did a shoot recently for Classic Rock magazine, and I think the spec was 1972. And when they finished the shoot, all the guys said, "Oh, thanks so much for wearing these outfits." We were like, "No, these are our clothes. This is what we look like." So I don't think we're trying to look any particular way. It's just how we are, and we're all pretty eccentric in our own way. Yeah.
Wrap them in the good cloth, throw them in the river, weight by stones. Throw in the river, weight by stones. Ship, but there are holes in every side. Fill me up with water, fill me up with tears, fill up with sighs. Fill up with promises I lied.
would you say fashion was like important? Image was important to the band's sort of look and sound?
Image definitely, fashion not. You know, I think at some point with any image you're going to become fashionable, and you're going to dip in and out. At some point, something that you do is going to appeal and seem like you're trying to be in fashion. It's certainly not a conscious effort on our part. Hopefully, at some point, we'll seem cool. But you know, similarly, when we stop being cool again, that's fine. We're going to carry on anyway.
Well, fashion should be effortless. It shouldn't be something contrived anyway. So you've got the right thing going. So how would you sum up the image of your band in, say, 3 words, if you could?
Epic cowboy blues.
That's pretty. So, what's your thoughts on British fashion as a whole?
I think it is the most creative in the world, and I know everybody says that, but I do think people really go for it. On sort of street level, it's amazing. It's not always, you know, my taste, but I think people do push the boat out, and you can get proper freaks who, again, don't follow any rules. That's where the fashion houses end up drawing inspiration from anyway. So I think it, from what I've seen, you know, New York and Europe, Paris, it's actually quite conservative next to London. I think people really do make the effort, and you know, they don't really mind what people think of them, which is amazing. I think it's quite forward thinking as well.
Do you actually have a style icon, or are you your own icon?
Yeah, I'd say Frida Kahlo.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I've never heard that one before. So
she had a brilliant sense of style, and she was actually pretty. It was all pretty deliberate. It was very clever.
And so, what do we have to look forward to from the Murder Barn?
We've just had our first single out, and there's going to be some downloads over the summer, and hopefully another single or an EP in the autumn. We're pushing for more. We want to give more. And then hopefully the album will come out either by the end of the year or in the new year.
Okay, well, thanks very much for the interview, and I wish you all the best in the future.